friends, welcome to my channel. Actually, welcome back to me as well. It's just been crazy, crazy, crazy. I promised you in October that I'll, try to do this as much as possible. And I'm ashamed. I'm actually really disappointed that I couldn't. But then, that's how things have been going. It's almost like being on a hamster's wheel. You think you're going, but you're really not. You just you're still stuck at the same place. So it almost seems like a limbo. But enough of all of that. Last week we had Thierry Mugler, one of the biggest names in fashion houses, cutting edge. Absolutely stunner of a designer. Passed away last week at the age of 73. And I was like, there's no way. I think he's going to be so pissed off at me trying to do a tribute video to him with really not just trying, just sitting at home. I'm not in the best of my kind of whatever put together, but it doesn't matter. I just had to do that video and I got a little bit of time today. So this video is a tribute to Thierry Mugler. I discovered his perfumes really last year when I started, doing a lot of research. And we've already talked about Angel, and you know how I feel about Angel. So my story that day was that I went to the store to try both the perfumes, and both the perfumes and his, two iconic perfumes. And I tried Angel and I tried Alien, which we're going to talk about today. Thank you, Thierry. Wherever you are up in heaven, I think you've made so many women just feel real with whatever you designed, especially Alien. So I'm going to show you the bottle quickly, the box. This is the box, that's Alien. I think this, because it's only Mugler over here at the bottom, it seems this was when L'Oreal took over. But I checked my batch and it is it's from 2019, early 2019. So perhaps we were still under the Mugler fashion house. Anyway, so we're going to talk about Alien today. I went to the stores, I checked two of these perfumes, and my first love was Angel. Alien to me was very familiar. If I'm going to, right up front tell you that the top notes are jasmine, the middle notes are just woodsy notes, and the base notes is amber, and it's supposed to be an absolutely no confusion, very, very pure and no nonsense perfume. It just knows what it wants to be. So it's jasmine, woody notes, and amber at the bottom, right? And when I smelled it, it was so familiar because it came way back from my childhood where we used to go to weddings, and jasmine is such a popular flower. I don't know if it's in the same family. I think Mogra is used so much in India. So it was very familiar. It didn't wow me. I was like, okay, I know this. Okay, whatever. I'm going to just go by Angel. Anyhow, pretty intrigued because whenever I watched any reviews and, the best perfumes, Alien came up. Always came up, right? Alien is one of, I think, the most iconic perfumes that exists in the market in the past, 50 years. No, it was actually 2005. It was produced in 2005 anyway, so the last 15 years, right? And but if you take perfume history, it's one of the most iconic perfumes in whatever the perfume history. So, much reviewed, much hated, much liked, much loved, much adored. This perfume has so many feelings. I'm just going to open the box. The box is pretty awesome. You have this. I think they tried to do an Alien. I wonder why Alien, because it's so pure and basic in its notes. So I was wondering why Alien, but maybe he was thinking something. There's just this, a golden thing all over, very basic white with purple. Purple is my favorite color, by the way. So I absolutely intrigued. I think I'm jumping stories. I've lost touch. So I was watching a lot of reviews and it kept coming up. Alien kept coming up in every single form, every single reviewer, every single perfume, research. So I caved in, and I bought a decant. When I bought a decant, um, so okay, let me just show you the bottle. I bought the decant. I kept it. I was like, okay, that's it. I have an Alien. You know, I've got this perfume that is so famous all over. What did I feel of it? I'll tell you. I'll tell you. So I just want to quickly tell you that I did buy the bottle. I kind of like got a chance to buy the bottle, and while it's super reviewed across the world, I thought it's worth me reviewing it as well, because there's not much from Indian context, not much from like, you know, tropical climates or, you know, warm climates, because this is supposed to be like a statement perfume, right? So I mean, in hot climates where there's, you know, humidity or heat, how does this work? So yeah, it's worth a review from humble me, from this beautiful country of India. Okay, I've taken the bottle out. Everything is golden and purple and lavender. One of my favorite ever combinations. It just kind of like drives me crazy. Purple drives me crazy. It's my go-to color at any given point of time. So if you see this bottle, I don't know how it looks right now to you, but it is so classic. Uh, it's an art piece in itself. The bottle, I think, if you see all of their, bottles, I think they do so much of heart and soul in creating the whole product. So this bottle is stunning, and I think, of course, it looks like an alien with this purple robe and whatever Thierry Mugler and team wanted to, present. You see, it's like a cape kind of thing over here, and that's the shape. It's beautiful, and you'll see there's this alien engraved right over here. And the color is beautiful. I don't even know if you can kind of make out the color, but it's this beautiful purple. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so this beauty is a full-on jasmine blast, right? And one of the things that I noticed, so I bought this, I think, just about last year. I don't remember when. I don't remember the weather at that point in time, but I remember it was hot, or it was like that, the rainy, crazy kind of times. So Alien for me is a statement perfume which acts crazy. It acts crazy every time I use it, right? It's supposed to be this minimalistic, very kind of, niche. I just got jasmine, I just got wood, I got amber, and that's it. That's who I am. Hello? No, that's not who you are. So the couple of things that I get from Alien is, sometimes it just feels like there's Mogra. It's wet, the season is wet. It's like a wettish kind of vibe, like a wet, clean jasmine. It's just rained, and while it sounds very romantic, it's a little on the raw side. It's raw for me at that point of time. So I smell that often. I mean, I've tried Alien so many times, and there are times when I get this really, and the first time when I tried it, that's what I got, right? So that's how it smells like. Fresh flowers, wet, maybe in the rain. It's like this big onslaught of this white floral that I get. I don't get any woody notes or even amber at that point in time. So she acts like that sometimes. And there are times when I've put Alien, maybe just on my pulse, because it's like an overpowering. It's like if you spray her, you can't absolutely ignore her, right? So sometimes I would just going to bed, and just spray on my pulse or my neck, and then I'd get this. Oh my God, wood! Imagine wood, subtle soaked, white floral and amber. Deep and really gorgeous, and I would keep sniffing my wrist so many times, and I'm like, gosh, you're different today. What's the problem? You're different today. So I don't know what it was, but Alien is a couple of different moods, and I don't know which mood she's going to show up in. And I'm trying to kind of obviously figure out whether it's the temperature, whether it's my kind of mood that I'm in, or how. So sometimes I smell, this fresh flowers, just white floral, mogra, open, wettish kind of a smell. And sometimes there's this deep, like woody, like really deep, ambery kind of smell, right? And which one I like better? I like the woody, ambery one far better because it is almost very like deep. It feels like it goes into my skin. It's like this beautiful, beautiful wood soaked with some kind of ambery flower, white flower. Love that, love that, love that when it comes through. So Alien for me, kind of like, I'm so glad that I have Alien with me. I don't think, I think there are a lot of flankers out there and they've tried to do so many different things with it. It remains to be seen. Like, I think it's going to stay a classic fragrance. A lot of reviewers say that it is a super kind of, strong. Yes, there's no denying. Every Thierry Mugler perfume is so powerful. Like, I mean, they're so serious about what they're doing. So, you never find them frivolous. They're deep, they're sensual, they're there to ask you to stand up and, take a look. Think about it. You can't just say, oh, nice, la la la, let's go, or oh, I hate it, I'm never gonna use it. It's intriguing. So all of his perfumes are super intriguing. Alien for me is, see, so right now I'm getting both of it. Like, I'm getting that open floral wettish, and then in some whiffs were, yeah, the woody whiffs as well. So perhaps it's there. Both of that exist in this bottle, and it just kind of, waiting to show its itself in however mood you are. Where would I wear this? It's difficult. It's a very difficult question. I mean, I've come to a point where I'm not wearing perfumes anymore to kind of for people to either to please them, either to not please them, to say, oh, you don't like perfume. I'm just wearing because I'm it's almost a personal thing for me, like how am I feeling when I wear some perfume. So I don't know where would I wear it. I've been wearing it at home. COVID, I haven't been going out. I've been wearing it. It's a full bottle. I'm going to keep it forever, I think. It's difficult to probably finish these bottles because 2 spray is enough. 2 sprays are absolutely enough. There have been times when I've like oversprayed it and I'm like, I felt a little kind of, uncomfortable. 2 sprays, great sprays. Longevity is super crazy. Sometimes it just kind of lingers, and I'm like, okay, you need to, I need to, get another perfume in my head. Longevity is great. I think what is remarkable about this creation is you can't forget these perfumes. And I think that's what Thierry Mugler, thank you for that. I mean, I think your personality probably was that, whatever you created, you can't forget these perfumes and there's no replacement. I haven't smelled anything like this. It's just absolutely so unique. I can't even say anything like this exists out there. It's basic. It seems basic. Sorry, it's basic in its notes, but it is super complicated in the way it projects itself. Sometimes it's, woody, deep. Sometimes it's very fresh and like kind of frivolous. And people say it's like a party date perfume. I am not sure because I don't think like whenever I've worn it, my husband's been a little like overwhelmed by it. Like he's like, what's that? But maybe because it's. We live in a humid climate and maybe that's not where the best season for her. Maybe she is to be worn when, it's nice and cold. I can only imagine if that like really deep woodiness comes through. It's so sexy and sensual and so strong in the way it talks to you. So that's who she is. Alien is beautiful, iconic. I love you, Thierry Mugler, wherever you are. Thank you. I've got 3, in fact, creations of yours, and I wish I can add some more. In India, I think we only have these like mainstream ones, rotating quite a bit in the different stores. But I think if you're a traveler and if you come across Mugler, I mean, if you're a collector, you pick one up. It's not. I mean, I don't know whether you're going to fall in love with it, but it's never going to disappoint you. It's different. It's absolutely different to anything we have in the market. Some people say that it's too strong, it's too yucky. Some people say that, eau de toilette is far better or, flanker is far better. I'm sure they are. I mean, everyone has different opinions. Would I want to I would love to see what the flankers feel like. But I think the originality of what this perfume is beautiful. So that's it for me. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna keep coming back, even if it's just all disheveled and not in the best states of grooming. Um, Again, this is for you, Thierry Mugler. Wherever you are, stay happy and come back to us. Come back to us. We need your creativity. Thank you. Take care, guys. Love you.